Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. I know that there's the feeling that I can't do nothing real, but I'm gonna say this. Maybe or hopefully the fact that you all can see this hat that I have on now could be a good representation of the fact that I am really in Chicago and I really do live here. Since nothing that I do is genuine, right? I hope that y'all can tell that this is a hat for the weather, for the season, for before the people get up there and start yelling, he ain't in no Chicago. He ain't even on Earth. Fraud. Okay. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope that you all are able to hear me clearly. But yeah, I'm back at home in Chicago, and whoa, is there any other city where there's a warm climate where y'all ready for y'all meet and greet? Y'all ready to get your chapter started in somewhere warm? Cause I'm coming. I don't even care it ain't no criteria right now. If you in a warm state and you ready for your meet and greet, I'm ready. I'm ready to get to you right now. But I put on the title of this a very serious question, and it's a question that's coming from the depths of my heart. And that is, can tomorrow be a good day? Can tomorrow be a good day? And a little while ago, I had the pleasure of speaking to Miranda. Who is the mother of baby Jackson. And at this time, it does my heart joy to tell the people of justice and the freedom fighters across the world that we are still fighting for baby Jackson. We are going to finish this case with the support of his biological mom, Miranda, as we continue to support her in this fight for her child. And in that interest, I'm going to watch my words. But I told y'all where I'm at. I am not in the place where I can any longer just take these attacks. And we have to fight back. We have to fight back with facts. And so this morning, I woke up to a barrage of messages because Darcel, who is a friend of the family, but held as an auntie, has put on her page that she had questions and inquiries about the finances of the justice movement. And so she said that I said we only had $68. But I didn't say anything about Sheena transferring the PayPal. The benefit of it is that thousands saw the video. And I said that we were given a amount of $68 from, I don't know, let me not say $68. I just repeated that because that's what was in my head. But I said we had received, and it wasn't no more than $70 from the Cash App, and we had received $1,900 in the PayPal. Before I got it out of my mouth, Wanda had already wrote it up on the screen. So she put that on there and saying, well, who's something about telling the truth or whatever. And why do people keep worrying about the money? And this is what I want to say. It should have never been mentioned because it doesn't matter. But what you just did was prove that we have been building with minimal resource. That's what you proved. It's a black screen. That's what you proved. What you proved is that this is a God move. You didn't prove fraud. You proved that we're doing so much with so little. And so while everybody is scrambling, this is what I want y'all to understand. Money answereth all things. But what I've learned in advocacy as it relates to being on this side, what I've learned about the people is that the root of that the love of money is the root of all evil. And so we have the video, and we're trying to determine, is it even necessary to post? But I think the people who need to see, I think they're starting to see. Because a lot of people have messaged me this morning to say, you know what? The people who are trying to take you down got something in common. People no longer do it for the vine. Now people just do it for the views. And I've learned about the nature of people way more than I ever have in this situation. And my heart has been overwhelmed because everybody gets this grieving family pass. But I'm not giving that pass no more. From a relative to people who we've helped. You cried on the phone because nobody was assisting, and you turn around and do this very thing. And people think that I'm supposed to just do nothing for this grieving family. There's videos being made that's trying to rub my name in the dirt. And today I'm mad as hell because my life's work, which is helping those and being a voice for the voiceless, has been altered because my perspective of people have been forever changed. But I want to say this with very, 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 very focused perspective for all of y'all. For the people who think that I'm such an evil individual. Who names keep coming up when there's drama? And I'm on the side of receiving the attacks. And I'm demanded to not respond to the attacks. So I'm going to tell you all. I'm going to tell y'all what has happened. And I'm going to tell you what we're doing. I got a call. And that I was very upset about. Because my character was being questioned. We'd raised $886 or something for Miranda. I think that was a problem. Nope, I know there was a problem. And we'd also spoke about what we'd hoped to do moving forward, that we were working on something called Jackson's Law. But that mom, Miranda, had already been working on it. And so I'm not going to allow people to keep on these fronts. And they got all these people believing in these fronts that they're presenting. Because what I want you all to understand, that to the people of the Justice family, my family, what I want you all to understand is I thank you for everything that you have done, because we paid for the flight for certain relatives to be at certain places. We also, with our own research, was able to connect it with the research of Miranda, who was the only research I've seen, and to validate that she had done her due diligence. And there was a woman or a few women in the Justice family who'd done some research. And we'd found some information about the case in the DA, and we had called the DA and we presented it to them and demanded that they have a meeting with us. They then told us the discrepancy of that being unlawful. And then we demanded that they had a meeting with the family. And we had made it clear that it must be with both sides of the family, and that we would accept nothing less. We also said that we would come to the DA's office and that we would commit to bringing awareness to the conflict of interest if they didn't do the right thing and recuse themselves from making a determination in the investigation. At that time, the day we got to Killeen, Texas, I got a call while I was on my way there that we could stay everybody because they had decided to send it to the grand jury that day. And we care for everybody in the family the same. And the hardest part for us, the people who were accused of doing nothing, was trying to keep the family on the same page and together, to work cohesively. It was the hardest part for us. And for then people to turn around and say that we've done nothing but thank you, freedom fighters, was disgusting. And I'm done. I'm done helping tragic situations. One too many times. But when I spoke to Miranda, I let her know I am not interested in abandoning her in this fight. And I hate that we are where we are today. But again, whose name, what are the common names that you see when there is mess? But I'm the one that's creating the circus. And so with that being said, we found out last night that there are some fake pages that are made. There's fake pages on YouTube, fake pages on Facebook. There are fake funding accounts, and they're all doing it in my name. And people really, really don't even think for a second that these trolls would go to no end to try to destroy what's being built. But it is also so disgusting that human beings exist in the world, that you would harass, threaten, lie, scheme, and do these things against these families in the name of people that are trying to help them. But I want you all to be rest assured. I'm not threatening. I'm not slandering. I'm not attacking no names and no families and no organizations. What do we do when one of us is under attack? We stand up and fight back. And so I told you all, we are at a place where unfortunately we cannot stand by idly, taking our own injustice while we fight for everybody else's injustice. But it is at this point that we are no longer going to be able to take on any cases of tragedy. And I want to apologize to the families who desperately need it, because I'm aware that we have a system by which they won't respond, they don't care, they won't help. And I'm sorry that today our days of advocacy have to be over. But clearly, I cannot put myself in the place where I'm going to allow people to continue to betray for the reasons that they have done it. And I ask again for your patience as we get ready to launch legal battles, as well as we post receipts. Why are we doing this? We're doing this because, and I'm going to show you all how all of these people and this stuff is connected by the end of everything that we're getting ready to release. Because I want you all to see how hard it has been to just keep on taking these hits. It's been real hard. But these individuals who were so convinced that I was a fraud, all they had to do was go build with what they had. That's it. You got the followings now. People actually care about you now. And you didn't have to put in the 10 years plus that I put in the advocacy. You rose the same time I rose. And all we had to do was go focus and change the world, even if it was from different corners of the world. It's a big world out there, and there's a lot of good that is needed. But nobody deserved this, not even me. And it doesn't matter. that I'm not a grieving person right now. And so I'll take your questions. And I see one just came up. I mean no disrespect, but are you stopping helping tragedies because there is no money in it? While I'm helping them, there isn't any money in it. It's not about money. This is not about money. When all of the drama started happening, people stopped donating. But we keep working because we care about the big picture. What I'm saying to you is that if you've been paying attention and you've been here and you're aware, I'm stopping helping families with tragedy because I'm tired of people building platforms to tear me down. I'm tired of putting my everything in it and then be turned around and they say I haven't done nothing. And so some trolls created some fake pages and attacked some families, and those families then turned around and attacked me. But what they didn't recognize is that those trolls needed them to be mad and say what they said so that those trolls can make the videos that they're planning on making. And so I'm moving this family because we still have people in every state. I'm moving us to doing something different. We are getting ready to create good news. And we're getting ready to start popping up, but we're not committing to any long-term battles. We're going to bless people and keep it moving. We're going to keep building our family across the world. And we're going to change the world. I'm going to make myself a little bit more inaccessible. Is it un or in? One of the two. The point is, I'm going to stop people from being able to get too close to me. And I think that this is a good thing. Because now, we're not going to deal with the drama. We're going to build and keep it moving. Next question. Why stop? What's the meaning of the group, and how can we stop something that we get started in the first place? Choice. I'm going to just say this. It's so easy to say, why stop if you're not sitting in my shoes? For 2 months now, I've been under attack every single day, and it has been vicious. It has been unrelenting. It has been building. There's so much bad stuff that's being put out. And guess what? There's not a whole lot of people that's defending me in the public. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a whole lot of people. You know, there are people who are seeing this and that could say something and they won't because they don't want to get in these fights. And I understand it and I respect it. But at the end of the day, I can't keep going to bed with my heart heavy. I don't even hurt no more. Like what happened last night didn't even hurt me. It just shocked me. Like, really? And so, and so I'm just like, my perspective about people have really shifted. It's really changed. And I'm not going to keep putting myself out there for people like that. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And with me now having people all over the country who are seeing the stuff that's going on, they like, this is what I've had to suffer by myself behind the scenes for such a long time. But now it's out there and there are thousands of people who are really seeing what's really going on. And they like, dude, we got to do something. So the answer is, we're going to change the world, but we're going to do it the right way. Hey, it's just simple as that. I can't explain it any further. If you don't know what's going on, it's because you've not seen or you've not been paying attention. But I'm just done with it. I'm just done. I'm sorry. And it has been hard. Like, we're working hard with these families, and we got thousands. Every day there's an injustice. We got thousands of family members that we're saying no because we don't have the money and we don't have the capacity, and we're trying to do the best we can for the families. And then, you know, I'm just over it. I'm sorry. I'm just over it. And so, but you wanted to be the president. Now you can't take what comes with it. And again, see, it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter if you explain it. It doesn't matter how how in depth you go to it, you still get that. And so the thing is, I am the president of justice. I'm the proud president of justice. And if you have paid attention to what I said we were not the people of tragedy anyway. We were trying to build infrastructure so that we can get to the point of what I'm declaring right now. Okay? We're still going to change the world. Okay? That's it. That's right. I am the proud president of and yes, I've been taking it for 2 months. Do it for one day and hit me back. Can you publicly state it? What is your mission? So at this point, our mission or our vision is to create a network across the world that empowers individuals to be the change where they are locally. We want to create a network of resource and camaraderie. You know what? The biggest strength of what we have is not money, it's people. And I'm talking about people understanding that that's way more powerful than money. It's easy to just throw some money and keep it moving, but man, I got people. And even though we don't have a whole lot of money in our reserves, if I say I want to get something done, there are thousands of people who get it done. And I'm grateful for that. And it's thousands of regular, everyday people. That is the potency of the justice family. And so we want to build relationships. We want people to know their neighbors again and be connected to families, because a lot of people don't have families. They don't have family structure. And as I stated before, if so, then in the meantime of building this international network, we choose to stand by somebody in tragedy. We're going to do it as a family. So that is the point of why you're seeing us doing meet and greets. That's the point of you seeing us going and meeting people across the country. It's because we're building a network of like-minded, like-hearted people that want to change the world. And so we don't have to deal with tragedy in doing that. I'm convinced that if I ask right now, as a matter of fact, and I'm doing everything that we said we're going to do. So as we get ready to start popping up at schools and try to bless children who are in tough conditions and bless children who are excelling in school, I'm going to do that with the thousands of freedom fighters across the country. Like, I'm going to come into a state and I'm going to call my family members in that state and I'm going to say, hey, meet me at this school. We are about to bless this school. Somebody in this school finna get finna get a blessing from justice. And that's beautiful. And I'm excited about that. We have other ideas that we're not putting out because we're still putting our ducks in a row. So it's not giving up on moving forward. I should maybe change the language. It's changing how we move forward. Okay. Next question. And they ain't gonna be able to say too much or nothing, because I'm gonna put, we putting people on lives, they getting followers, and then they acting crazy. So we just gonna go, this is what we doing. Peace, holla. On to the next blessing. We blessing you, justice is here, blessing, holla. We getting up out of there. We getting up out of Dodge, because I'm so tired of all this drama. And then that's the other thing I want to say, y'all. We don't even really, if I be honest, and I've asked them to do this before, we don't even have any internal drama. Like, everybody's on the same page. All of the leaders that are in justice now are all on the same page. You might have a Judas or two I ain't found out, but out of thousands of people, the work that we're actually getting done, man, I'm glad. I'm finna go and work on a 32-page structured document that was made by one of the leaders. And all the other leaders are doing some amazing stuff. Come on, y'all. What the question's at? Are we still committed to Skid Row? We keep our word. Until I tell you differently, we focused on it. We're not abandoning the ones we already have. We're just not taking any more. So I want people to understand that. Please don't send I'm getting your emails, and I know this sounds bad, but please don't send messages about tragedy as it relates to not getting justice, because we just won't be taking them anymore at this point. And then y'all finna see me get a little bit gutter. And people keep saying, well, you got to act presidential. I'm the president of justice. So guess what? I'm the daddy of this family, and I'm going to set the tone. My presidential ain't your presidential, clearly. I ain't the president of the country. And clearly, like I said before, I'm still volunteering. So I'm going to do this the way I'm authentically who I authentically am. And I'm finna get these trolls. I got enough proof and enough stuff for my cases. I'm finna get them. I'm finna get them. And I don't know why people think that just because you love God, that you gotta be a punk. We ain't gotta go. Well, I ain't gotta be that ghetto. I'm gonna say it like this: there isn't any punks in the justice family. And when one of us is under attack, we stand up and fight back with the facts. With the facts. And so y'all saw, we got Eric, and I ain't done with him yet. I just put up why he calling me a fraud, because he the fraud. And I said his name, and I make no apologies about it. And I'm ready. I'm ready, Eric. Let's go. Your inside exposing, backstabbing memory is on here now. Sunshine, screenshot and send it to me. Jesus didn't carry cowards along with him and didn't allow weakness. I believe it was Peter who had that whole shank in his pocket, right? Cut that man's ear off. Don't you touch. And y'all see what they think they stopping. Look at all these people on here. These are my real freedom fighter families. People who left, swerve. I'm dabbing on them. Dab. Be gone. Be another Greg, Jed. He gone. Be another Greg. I don't know what that means. Are you speaking tomorrow? Yeah. I'm going to go, when I get off of here, I'm repenting for all my sins. I'm going to study my Bible while I'm doing my work. And my church that I founded is people who still love me there too. I'm going to speak to them tomorrow. Priscilla, that's right. I'm dabbing on. Popping my collar. I'm moving forward. I'm finna have fun. They took the magic and the love and the joy out of this. I'm finna put it right back in. Troll on, because I'm laughing at you now. Now I'm laughing. What more can y'all say? Y'all keep saying the same old stuff and ain't proved nothing. Ain't pulled out one real legitimate receipt. Deceiving these people who need to start thinking critically. Glory to God. I felt my help right there. 580 people. These videos at the end of them be translating to 5,000. Y'all, let's get our family back together. This is the president we need. Be yourself. I know. That's why people joined in the first place. Y'all joined me. And this is what I love that one of the leaders said. They said, be a better you. Don't be a different you. Be a better you. Don't be a different you. Because let's be honest. I know we wish Barack Obama, who was the president of the actual United States, I wish he would have. What? Y'all want to keep coming at me? You want to keep coming at me? Me and mine? Oh, it's on. I wish Obama would have got up there one time. He would have went down in history. Sometimes I just be on here talking, but it's also, like I told y'all, this is how I spend time with y'all. Why the angry faces for? Who cares? Look at all them hearts, girl. That one angry face, really? Don't matter. Let them be mad. Jed, love this drama. Eric and I'm ready. Yeah. It's so easy to come at me because I'm the one everybody can see. Jed and drama. People keep fighting me. You founded the Justice Movement on Love. I'm glad that you knew that, Melvina. He rolling that neck. Let's get to work. I'm coming, Tisha. I'm saying everybody's saying you did this and you did that, but nobody's pulling out receipts. No, nobody. Nobody. It just got a bunch of, when people hear stuff a lot of times, they repeat it. But I'm like, dude, like, how you gonna post on there? You ain't say, what did she say? You said something about $68, but you ain't telling nothing about the $1,900. Girl, do you know when I took over the president's seat in this organization? Do you know? Do you know? Huh? And then you say you stopped watching the lives, so maybe you didn't see the live. That's the first thing, but then here's the next thing. Here's the next thing. Why that matter to you? That ain't have nothing to do with you or the fight for justice for your family members. So what is you talking about? Tell the feds. I'm waiting on them. I'm ready for them. I got my records. You showed one man when y'all was... Girl. And now all them together, everybody who hate Jedediah, all of them now, they all the big team now. $1,900 was part of the Freedom Fund, yes. And guess what we had to do with that? We had to rebuild a structure. And the only thing, man, shut up, Jedediah. They gotta tell yourself to shut up. What is your legit email? I'm scared. Trolls might get it. Be sending me all kind of messages. If you want to email me, send it to thejusticeff@gmail.com because they will get me the message forwarded if I need to see it. Just thejusticeff@gmail.com. And for the people who have lost the confidence and y'all stop giving, give so we can do more work. There was the PayPal in case she didn't see that, and $68 Cash App. Right. I said it. I said $68 in the Cash App and $1,900 in the PayPal. I said it. But I focused on the Cash App. I didn't even really pay attention. First of all, I ain't monitored neither one of the accounts. So that should tell you something. Do y'all think that it would have been hard for me to fight to have access and visibility to those funds? Come on now, think. But what did that prove? It just proved, but that ain't what we talked about on the phone either. We talked about the $886 that Miranda got. That's what we talked about. Now when I'm thinking about it, I'm getting mad. So now, that's what we talked about. We didn't talk about me not talking about $1,900 in the PayPal that belonged to the organization. We talked about the $886 that was raised for Miranda. That's what we talked about. We talked about why you didn't know about the legislation for Jackson. We talked about man. Yeah, not cursing is hard. And so I just got some bad news on my screen while I'm on here going in that I need to go and address. But okay. Every time snake face, I have 5 hearts. Let me answer 2 more questions and then I'm done. And then when I said, and I said this, but I put in perspective, I'm gonna say this. When I said $68 a few days ago, I was talking about what was left after we'd done all of the work to rebuild our foundation. And I said that with showing the receipts of even the work, and so even the logo, everything that we're doing is expensive because we're trying to do it right. I put the 2 logos up, the actual opinion. All that stuff costs money. But $1,900 plus 68 is no kind of money. You really need more money. Glad somebody know that. That did not prove fraud. That proved struggle. And we didn't have the struggle before people started creating drama and then trying to put it on us. Let's move forward. Let's change the world. But y'all forgive me. If you gotta fall off, I understand. But I'm finna come back at these trolls, the ones that I know about and the ones that I have proof about. And I'm finna show you how they've all come to be connected. And I'm also about to show y'all that we've had lawyers the whole time. And that costs a lot of money in itself. All of this is so distracting, too much energy going into this. Where did the fights for justice go? God is not pleased, neither are we. Sonia, I answered that. You got to go back and watch this all over again. I'm just on here talking now, but the fights for justice, the ones that we have, we're finalizing them. And we're going to get to work on creating good news together as an international family. And I know that it's going to change a lot, but I'm actually excited about the change. And so, if you still believe in this movement, then stay a part of it. Do donate to it. And let's change the world. And so, I think that it is Justice FF, $ Justice FF. You think stealing is funny, I see. Darrell Williams. Darrell? Oh my God. Darrell Williams says, you think stealing is funny, I see. So this is what I want to help you with. Stealing is not STILLING. It's STEALING. Okay? STEALING. That, I think, is the stealing you're trying to spell. And I'm so happy to help you out, my brother. So if you want to give to the Justice Organization, you can give to Justice $ Justice FF. Justice FF. $ Justice FF. And if you want to give to the fund specifically to help me keep up the work as a person, it is I think it's FFJB. $ FFJB. And the PayPal, you just use the email address. thejusticeff@gmail.com. That is the 3 ways that you can give, and that goes to the Justice Organization. Okay? Why do I have a Cash App for me? Because people who say I don't have a job, I want to help you out. Yes, I do. It's called the National President of Justice. I'm building something that's going to change the world. And there are some people who believe that that is worth sowing into. And those are the people who I appreciate. And here's the other thing. There is no way to steal when people are donating by free will to you. So with that being said, it has been a very, very, very amazing pleasure serving up to this point, and I'm excited about the future. So, Chicago, I love you. Wait a minute, and this is a pause. I got an email from Joe Biden, the former Vice President of the United States of America. Somebody said it, and then I thought it was a joke. But I got an email from the former vice president of the United States of America, Joe Biden. And they asked for donations from $1 up to anything you want to give. Now, if Joe Biden need donations, what he running for? Is he running? But if Joe Biden need donations, one of the most beloved vice presidents I've seen, what makes you think we don't? White nationalist group raised millions of dollars. They raise millions of dollars for people who done kill people all the time. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just cut the madness. Y'all letting this whole money thing. Y'all think that y'all think we just living this wonderful lavish life. We're not. We're here to change and serve the world. So again, I'm done. Chicago, I love you. America, justice, you mean the world to me, literally. Y'all even see I got better with saying literally. Y'all make so much fun of the way I say it. I'm saying it right. But I have to force myself to do it because my tongue automatically says literally. But start from the top. Chicago, I love you. Justice, you mean the world to me, literally. I know y'all think I did it on purpose. Take two. Chicago, I love you. Justice, you mean the world to me, literally. In America and justice all over the world, sometimes you be tripping. But I love you too. Justice for Jackson. Justice for Samaje. Justice for Skid Row. Justice for justice.